5 more words.
Men arrive late to looks maxing. I hate new words where they...
A 21-year-old goes on camera and says he doesn't need a bank account because his dad is the bank. The number he mentioned? $100,000. That clip hit the internet, and 50 Cent saw it. You already know what happened next. What's good, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're breaking down one of the messiest situations in hip-hop right now. 50 Cent taking shots at T.I. through his own son, King Harris. This beef has been building for months, and the $100,000 clip just poured gasoline on the whole thing. Let's get into it. So here's what started everything. King Harris, T.Y.'s 21-year-old son, was speaking in an interview about how he approaches money and business. He said he doesn't go to the bank for funding. He goes straight to his father, T.I., and pitches him investment proposals. The number that came up was $100,000. Now, in full context, King was talking about business investments, not asking for pocket money. He pitches plans, T.I. reviews them, and if it makes sense, he funds it. That's actually not crazy. Rich families do that all the time, but the internet doesn't do full context. The internet does clips, and the clip made it sound like T.I.'s son was just walking up to his dad and demanding 6 figures, like it was nothing. 50 Cent saw that clip and did exactly what 50 Cent does. He posted, he trolled, he painted T.I. as a man being drained by his own kid, and it landed, and because 50 didn't just make something up. He took a real clip, added his own spin, and let the internet run with it. This is 50's whole strategy. He doesn't fight with music anymore. He fights with content, with memes, with timing. Oh, he finds the crack in your story and he kicks it wide open. To understand why this hit so hard, you need to know what's been going on between these two. 50 Cent and T. I have been going at each other hard in 2026. Nobody's fully sure what cracked it open. A comment, an interview, something. But once it started, it escalated fast. T.I. went old school. He went straight to the studio and started dropping diss tracks, calling 50 a snitch, calling him a keyboard warrior who talks tough but won't say it face to face. 50 responded the way 50 responds, not with bars, but with posts, with memes, with that signature troll energy that reaches millions of people without him ever recording a single verse. Then 50 posted a photo of Tiny Harris, T.I.'s wife, with a warning caption aimed directly at T.I. That's when the whole family got pulled in. King Harris saw that post about his mom and he wasn't having it. He jumped into 50's comments and went straight at him, bringing up 50's late mother, who passed away when 50 was just 8 years old. Heavy territory. King doubled down, posted a tombstone image to his stories, and basically told 50 to leave Tiny out of it. 50 fired back. King dropped diss tracks, at least 3 separate songs aimed at 50 Cent. He brought up 50's son, his personal life, his past. One of those tracks went viral on its own. T.I. watched his son step into the ring. Tiny spoke about it publicly and said she was proud of her boys for defending her. The whole Harris family was standing together, but here's the thing about fighting 50 Cent. Every reaction becomes content. Every family member who jumps in becomes a new target. US 50 had been through this exact same playbook earlier in 2026 with Diddy's son. He knew exactly how to handle it. Now let's talk about why the bankrupting T.I. angle hit different. T.I.'s financial history isn't as clean as his music career. Reports put his combined net worth with Tiny at around $30 million, which includes a massive $71 million judgment they won in September 2024 against MGA Entertainment, the company behind the LOL-OMG dolls. The case was about the dolls copying the look of T.I. and Tiny's girl group, the OMG Girls. But alongside that win, T.I. had some serious tax issues. IRS liens were filed going back years. In 2015, he reportedly owed around $4.5 million. More liens were filed in 2024 for 2021 and 2022 tax years, adding up to another $2.5 million plus. Winning a $71 million judgment sounds great, but collecting it, surviving appeals, paying legal fees, and still dealing with IRS debt. That's a complicated picture. 50 Cent knows this history, and when King Harris appeared on camera talking about going to his dad for $100,000 like it was casual, and 50 had everything he needed, but let's be real for a second, $100,000 is 0.3% of a $30 million net worth. T.I. and Tiny spent over $3 million on their Atlanta mansion alone. The idea that King Harris is bankrupting his his father over investment pitches is not a serious claim. King himself cleared it up. He doesn't ask for handouts. He comes with actual business plans. He's got his own music project out. He's building his own brand, and by his mid-20s, he already has a reported net worth of $2 million on his own. This isn't a spoiled kid draining his dad. This is a young man learning how to build wealth from someone who built it from nothing. 50 Cent's narrative is good content, but it's not the truth. The beef kept escalating. In March 2026, 50 threatened to make a documentary on T.I. the same way a documentary came out exposing Diddy. T.I. responded. 50 dropped a diss track called No One Told Us What We're Here For, featuring Leon Thomas. The shots got personal. The whole thing moved from Instagram to music and back again. At this point, it's one of the most personal rap beefs in recent memory. Not just two rappers, entire families involved, diss tracks flying, documentary threats, the works. So is King Harris bankrupting T.I.? No, not even close. What's actually happening is 50 Cent doing what he does better than almost anyone. Finding a real crack in someone's story and making it look like the whole wall is falling down. T.I. has had money issues, that's documented, but he's also been investing in Atlanta real estate, building community projects, and creating real generational wealth. And King Harris, he's out here trying to build his own empire, with a little help from his dad, just like half of Silicon Valley does every single day. 50 Cent wins the narrative, but the story on the ground is a lot less dramatic than the memes suggest. That's the full breakdown. What do you think? Was King Harris out of pocket for that clip, or did the internet blow it out of proportion? Drop your thoughts below. If you want us to keep covering this beef as it develops, hit subscribe, because something tells me this is nowhere near over. See you in the next one.